Check 1, 2. We are now live and ready to start trading. We are seeing unprecedented volume coming through on the open, shifting our short-term outlook.
All right. Good morning, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Sky, how you doing today? So you guys will see that I'm back on and live. It's pretty cool. And I got some reverb in the background. I'm hearing myself. So let me see if I can figure out what's that. Maybe that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's the charts. How about now? Yep. Then let's go. Check 1, 2. Guys, so we're back. So it's kind of crazy, guys. But anyway, we're back. We're trying to get this shit done this morning. We're just looking today. I mean, it's at a level where we can really short, but I think it's a little bit too far under it to take that short. Well, it's not bad, but I really think, guys, that the Bears want to be at 708. So 708 looks really good this morning on one side of the market. So if 708 looks good, what can we look at on the bigger scale? So let's just go pull this over here and take a look, right? All right. So, oh yeah. On the bigger scale, we've already passed it. It was about 5-6 points up. So yeah, guys, it's going to be right here where we're sitting. This short is exactly 702 short right here. Boom. It's right there. So the 702 short is the short the Bears are trying to get. Now, you don't have to get in this, guys. I'm just showing you. See, that's why I didn't want you to get in it. I'm just showing you where it's going to come to before we can take that short. Now, if we want to be safe, we can utilize the 709 to the 702, okay? So the early entry is 9. The previous entry is like 28. So this might pull back to 28 at the open, or maybe even farther, but we'll see. We've been down here before, and the key to this is breaking these big, massive areas down here and just trying to get through. So today, I'll be calling all the temp levels because the big levels are way up, and there's no sense using them because we don't have them yet. So you won't have to mark these on your chart because they're not going to be here tomorrow. So anyway, here we go. So can we get down here? Who is glad that I'm back today, right? So guys, we had a problem because my YouTube was lagging all the time, and it was because of my connection. So we called the cable company. They come in, solve the issue. So we're good. It's nice to have it. Shout out to the internet company. You guys did a good job. So I think this 2, see, it's right here. It's right there, 2 and 1. That's where they want the money at. Like I told you guys, 2 is the key for it coming down. It is going to come down at 2. But if it don't stay down and break the 99, 98 area, it's not going to hold. But we just want to see if we can get something there, right? It doesn't really matter. 700 is also another short, but the temporary short this morning is 699. I know it is, but I'm just showing you guys how they're going to try to take that short at the 2 previous to the 699 and grab it and run. So we're not in this trade. I'm just showing you the level 602 and 700, 699. So guys, just pretty much plan on 699 breaking this market and going down. Okay. You got to go in here and figure out these little areas. Okay. So we know, we know they want the 15 short, 10 short, 1 short, 699 short. It's all down through there because the 15 to the 699 are all shorts. All the bears are sitting there. It's not rocket science, right? It's not levels. It's just where they are. And we know because the price action has already been there, correct? So that's good. So can we come down here and just actually make this move? I really think that once we break that 699 and 690, it's over. It's going to come way down into the 640 area. But remember, guys, the chart we're looking at, where are you sitting? Remember this? Remember the big green area? You see this down here? You see this? Whoop. I'm putting that there so I'll know. See that? This is where you were previous down here. So we might be heading the same direction as you guys can see. All right. Which makes sense to me. But we're going to pull back here for a few minutes and see, if we can get straight out to go down. If we can't, we can't. But we could have a massive pullback on this thing too. But if we do, it's going to be bad. It's going to be fun though, because we're going to get probably 200 points from here. At least 200. So that'd be cool. So right now, I think our big target down, guys, is way down in the 620s, 30s area. 30s, I think 630, but no, that's not a level. I'm just telling you what I think the target is. Okay, here we come, guys. We got to break this 6. Here it comes. The 700, 701, 701, 701, right? We did. There's the 690 I was just telling you guys about. This is the next one we got to break. So we can come back up here and get the 701 again, but you can wait for the 690 down here also. 701, 690. So I'm just waiting to see if I can get in at the 90. I just want to get in at 90. But we're not getting that trade yet. But hey. Whoop, there's the 90. Thank you very much. Done. Done. And like I said, guys, our target is 635. But it might not hold 635, but we're waiting to see if we can get to 635. Okay. So our pullback entries that we want are 690 and 702, right? Just like we called this morning, 690, 702. So what we do is we just wait. Now we can actually go short at 702 or 690, Steve. So we're just going to wait. We're going to wait for it to come down, get the money, jump on the trade. But see, I really want that 702 up here. But every time I try to get 702, it goes back down home. There's a 702 right there. See it? That's the one I'm looking for. I'm not worried about this pullback right now because these bears are massive. If it pulls back and runs up, that's just a joke. You know what I mean? But it can. But if it does get pulled back and does run up here to about 740, I'll be going long. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to stay in shorts that don't work, right? So right now, guys, we're not even trying to go short because there's no short, right? It's still being stupid, though. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah. As you can see, now they're going to try to push it back down here. See, look at this. Now you got 15 short and 28 short, right? But now watch. They're going to try to go long at 40, which doesn't make any sense. But we can grab a little bit of this at 28 long and 40 right here. This is probably not going to last. But hey, we'll take the pullback trade anyway, just to grab something at the 40. And excuse me, all you're looking for, guys, is 40 to 50. That's it on this. 40 to 50. 40 to 50 is probably all you're going to get. And if it breaks 50, you can hold it. If we don't break 50, we got to be out of it. Okay? You can't be in this if it doesn't break 50. Okay? Now, we're waiting for it to fill again, or we can come down, guys, and go long right previous to this. We can go long at 25 and 16. See? Right in here. So you can go long at 25 or 16 and still be fine. But we know if we get down here and this thing doesn't go long and pull back, it's going to go back down. We know it. We know this. So the bears and bulls are playing. So you just got to be careful where you want to make your entries at. See, there's the 702 right down here. See, this is something we want to go short on. So guys, we just got to hang out down there and see if it comes down here short. I'll mark this entry for you. We're not taking a trade yet. We're not going to take a trade. We're just got to wait till she comes down, but she's not coming down. All she's doing is pulling back from 702 to 740. See? Then they get to 40 and can't do nothing with it. So if it doesn't go up here at 40, right here, see, it's just going to come back down and repeat, do the same thing it did before. So we want 40 to 50 for some kind of good long trade here. And it's not bad if you get 400 out of it, 5, whatever, it's cool. But one of those days where market's stupid, can't make its mind up. But it doesn't bother me any. Eventually, it will go to one of our targets. And 40 to 50, it just did. And now this should be going to 66, which we want. 66 would be good. Now, if the bulls can hold 66, can they go up and hit the 84? So you got 66 to 84 for the bulls. Now, we see the pullback. But this pullback, guys, doesn't mean the bulls are taking over. That doesn't mean that, okay? Because this could go right back where it came from. So just remind yourself, you're looking for 84 to hold to go up. If you don't get 84, you are going to come back to probably 66 and 40 and kill your account, right? So it's just the way it is, guys. So 84, we would love to see 84 to 801. I'd like to see 801 come through this morning, but I don't know if they're going to do it. But right now it's 66.84, and that's as good as we're going to get. So take the money. Not bad though, $4,000. We'll take the $4,000 and run. Now this is going to do the same thing. Watch the 40. The bulls want the pullback. See, I love that 40 right there. So they want the pullback at 40. They got to get to what? 56. 56. So 56, 66, that area. Those are little areas where they got to cross over. What the bulls want to do is try to establish back to the bigger targets. And they have them up here, but, hey, are they going to get them? And there's two little targets that I'm concerned about, and they're right there now, which is 84 and like 89. Those two you got to get through, 80, 49. Now, see how we're at the bottom of the green box? Y'all see the box right here, right? The green one that you're looking at. You see how you're there? So you're at the green box knocking on the door. And that's what you want to do, right? Great trade. Great trade right here on the pullback. 40 was monsters. Okay, so we go to 813. We want to get 800, right? 813. See, we are in an area now, guys, where we just made our day. Our trade is over. We can take the 8 grand and see you later, right? We don't care what they do. I don't care what they do now. I can care less if they go up, down, or sideways as long as I get my money, right? If you get 9 grand, 10 grand this morning, don't sit and give it back. Keep that shit, right, guys? Keep it and run. Let's go. Who likes it? Come on, people. Say something. Tell me out here. 8, 12, 8, 13. Right on. That's a great listen to the plan. That's what he said. Listen to the game plan. 13, guys. Right. Good deal. Do we have 100 in here today? All right, cool. All righty. So we only got 43 people on the live this morning. We got to get some more people in here. They probably are like, okay, Mike's never getting back on again. But I am. I'm going to be back on today. I'll be back on Monday. So, guys, just sorry about the problems, but can't do anything about your internet when it doesn't want to work correctly until it's fixed, right? And I didn't want to get on and be all laggy, and you guys, that's just not the way to do it. You can't do it that way. So 801, guys. So now I got fiber optic and we're good. 801, 810, let's go. It's hardwired, so we're good there. 801, 810, that's what we're looking for. Can we keep this? We don't want to give this back. We don't. But remember, guys, if you're making money and you're printing it, take it because it doesn't mean it's going to hold just because you see the big bull candle. Remember, this is a down move that could go right back where it came from. And it's got a long way to go to recover. A long way. There's our 813. Now, can 813 turn into like the 830ish? I would think the bulls would want to kind of break, above the 30. And what's really funny is 840 is a place where the bulls know they got friends. So funny thing is, we got in at 740 and 840, they got friends there. So that makes the statement is if we can get to 840 where our friends are sitting, then I just kind of wonder what's going to happen with that. Are we going to take 840 and try to do something crazy? Because I'm really thinking 840 could lead right in to probably about the 70 area. That could be a 30-point push for the Bulls there, which would help them a lot. If they break it, we'll see. But right now, guys, I think 840 is the target, but you got to stay above 13. Now, if you're holding this trade, you're probably asking yourself, gosh, what if it pulls back? Where did I get out? Well, if you're got in 840, you should have your stops probably at, excuse me, if you got in at 740, you should probably have your stops. Well, it's probably going to hit the 13, somewhere just below the 13 to be safe, because it's going to come back to the 13. So there you go, guys. See that 28, 29? Look at that. We're trying to go to 40, just like I said. 14K. Let's go. It's good. Somebody asked me if I was getting back on in the chat. So I'm on live on the Discord. So it says, Mike on? I'm like, yeah, I'm on live. Where are you at? There's 840, guys. Look at this. 840 to 58. I think 58 is going to be good. I think 73 would be better, but we'll see. Well, I hope you guys are done this morning. Hey, Mike was here. Anybody walked in and made 20 grand and left. In what, 12 minutes? See you later. Guys, it don't matter what we put up on the chart. The reason I'm here is for you. I want you to understand how trading is really done and how easy it really is once you get a system that you can trust the plan. As we go to 885, probably more than likely. And you guys can see we got that 873 I was just telling you about. My plan is 873, 885. Now, when you get to the top of this green box on your chart, what are you doing? You're thinking, ooh, that looks like a bad area. And it kind of is, because if we don't break the green box, guys, we are going to get pulled back. I'm just letting you know that now. Okay? You will get a pullback off the green box. So we don't really want to get a pullback off the green box, but we probably will. Right? So 73 is my big target. And if I can keep 73 and above, I'll hang to it. If I don't, I'll just go ahead and just do what? I'll scale out a few contracts, leave some in, and just play it by ear and say, okay, it didn't work out. I'm going to take my profits, walk on, keep my money, keep some money in it, but get rid of all the big stuff that can come back and whack your account. See this right here? Look, we've already got plenty of money, right? Plenty. Boom, right there. Every bit of that money's out. We're not crazy. We're taking it. You want to take the 17 grand, lock it in, right? 16, 17, 18, lock it in. Keep that money. Now you have no risk. This is called a no risk trade. Now your entry is at 40. You can put your stop gains down here at 811, or even you can put your stop gains at 840, or I took mine at 31, but 28. I put mine at like 28 and just leave it and just say, okay, guess what? I'm going to go take a shower, get coffee right here. You know, I'm going to say right here is your exit right there. See the layer? If it breaks past the 28 while I'm taking a shower or eating breakfast, it's going to give me the 3,000 anyway, almost 4, and I'd be done for the day. That's how you manage a trade. That's how you manage a account, right? See if I can get this to work, guys. I'm just trying to get my camera to in a different area. There we go. I think this might work. I'm gonna look this up, guys. Not put it down. There we go. I'm fixing the camera. Okay, that's one of my good cameras there. Ah, check it out. A little better, not bad. You know. Let's see if that works back there. Well, it's not as good as it was, I don't think, but oh well. Anyway, you see the 30? So if I was taking a shower or whatever this morning, it didn't get 28, but it got 30. But this way, you would be out of the markets when you came back, but you check your account and go, well, okay, I still finished at 21, 20 grand because I took 16, 17 out. I got 4 here. I'm good, right? You always want to scale, guys, especially on days like this. When you get in the money 100 points away, it's time to scale out. You can always add back in. But you wouldn't add on this, not until it gets another 100 points. It has to be 100 points or more. Actually, it's going to be about 111 to be exact. The scale is 111 away. I didn't tell you that, right? So y'all doing this morning? We got more than 43. Oh, that's good. 48. It'll grow again. It's just people, they probably don't know if I'm on or think I'm not getting back on, but we just got to reassure them that, hey, I'll be on because I like being on with you guys. And I did put in the Discord on the trader chat this morning that I am on live because people were asking on there yesterday. I've seen where Woodward asked this morning at 8:30 if I was going to be on. I'm looking at the trader chat on the Discord. All right. So are we going to go back to 13 again? We're still doing the 800 again, guys. Remember the 800? 813, 801, those areas we're still trying to come back through. So basically now we're just trying to go back up to where she came from. But now I doubt. Like you guys see. Remember I told you about this big green box and taking your profits? Look where she's at now. See this? So now what will happen with this market? If the bulls don't grab this, guys, and make a statement, grab this back and hold this, this is probably going to come down again, right? Then it's probably going to try to do some little bit of fake dropping or maybe drop here and there. It hit my stop alone. It hit my stop back here, guys. So it will probably try to fake down, fake up, and start taking money because it just gave away a bunch of money to a lot of people. So this is where you have to really be careful now because we know that they're going to be in the mood to take money. So now we know if we're not down here under 700, guys, we are not going short. We're not going short. Now, people are like, well, wow, we're up here 60 points away from that. Is there a trade there? Yeah, there's trades here. There is a trade here. I mean, you've got what is that, 70 down to about 42 on that short. Okay, 70 to 42 is a good short if it holds, but also 70 long back to 90 is it's a long. So you're going to have a battle right here between bulls and bears until someone actually decides that, hey, we want to keep it. If the bears want to keep it, this would be a good place to do it because they've already got the up move from the bulls, and now they go up and boom and down. So now let's go look at something so you guys will know what I'm thinking here. So here, this is the 930 right here. Okay. Here, right there. You see that? This is 930. Yeah. This is your open range right here. So we are above the range. We made a candle that cleared the range. Okay. So now we're staying at the range right here. I do believe this is 930. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, we're right. So this is your open range box. Can we hold above the range? If we do hold above the range, the trade would be 70. So if we hold above the range, the trade should be about 71 right here. If we don't hold above the range, the bears are going to bring it down here to about the 693, which we already know the 701, was our short anyway, 700. So we can see if we can get the 7 to work, but I kind of want to wait here. Okay, we're going to wait. We'll wait and see what she does down here at the other end. So now we're playing inside that morning range box, which is dangerous. We need to come under it. We need these bears to push this on down here, give us a solid trade under the 600, 699, 700, and just go. And just take it all the way down, 50 points, 60 points, and be done. See how we're in the range? This is usually like a place if you're a rookie trader, and let's say you got a job at a big firm, they would tell you flat out, you are not allowed to trade in this box. If we catch you trading in this box, you're done, right? And back in the day, they would have fired you for trading in this box right here. Okay? You're not allowed to trade in that box. So we're waiting. We still have 7 minutes also for decisions to be made for bulls. So that's kind of cool also. So let's look at this and see. See that, guys? See how we're trying to go back to the 70 right here? See how we're trying to get back to that 70 long? 71? See, the bulls know the 71 is a long. They know. But they can't keep the 71. See, look. See that right there? 71? It's just crazy. They want to keep the 71 to like the 86. But if the Bears hold this, they're going to get punished here. But see, the Bulls are hoping the Bears don't. And there we go. See what I told you about 71? Look at that. 71 trade, guys. Perfect. Now, this trade, though, as you can see, has to hold the same areas to the 813. You've got to get 13 out of this. If you don't get 813, it's not happening. This is going to be one of those up and down days, guys, where just little bitty tiny trades could work out to be massive moves that you make money and get out. Excuse me. So this is what we're looking at. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, 13. There you go. Come on. So 13 is perfect, guys. Look at the 13. Can this go about? It should be about 30, 28, 30 area. That's what I'm looking at in my chart, 28 to 30. Not really solid level here, but 28 to 30, 38 to 41. Those are two areas, guys, 28, 30, 38, 41. It's just going to be playing in these areas until she gets above it. She needs to be above that 41, 42, where we were before. So we really need to be right, let's see, right about there. Right there. See the blue line? That's where we need to be. Oh, mercy. Easy money. Let's go. So we did have this morning.
Comcast Business.
It's Comcast. I don't use Comcast anymore. All right. They're probably calling me like, hey, man, come on back. So anyway, you can see now, look at the box, right? Here we go back. See that? So it's already hit my stop again. So I'm just going to wait because I know I can go long again, right? We're just going to go long again, guys. And if it comes back down here in the same spot, 71 is the long, right? You know this. If it hit your stop up there, it's okay. Keep the money, guys. Wait till she goes back to 71 again. We're looking for 71 all over. Now, if you don't go to 71, you can get 72. Okay, you don't have to be perfect. You can also get just under it at 69. But you got to be careful at 69 because she can drop. A lot of guys will fade 1 or 2 points below to get that pullback, but I don't try to. I try to get right on the money. See how she's coming down now? Now watch. Will this work? Doubt. It's supposed to be working, But the only way it will work, I think, if the Bears bring it on down here to somewhere around this 40. See the 40 down here, guys? Now look, here's the funny part. We wanted 840, right? They're getting 740. Now they're getting 730. So we've already seen them come down here. See how they're in the red box? Now let me show you guys something. Does this mean anything to you? Look at this. You see this? Right here? See that bottom? If they don't break the bottom, it's going to pull back, guys. It's just going to be a recovery trade at about the 13, like we've been doing over and over to go right back where we came from. Now, watch this. You guys see this 40 marker right here that I'm sitting on? 39. So we know we got the bounce down here, right? So let's watch. We wanted to see if we can get the bounce back to where I'm at. But if we don't, she's going to come clear this, and we're going to try to get this short down here at 698, 700. We want that short at 698. But if we can't get the short at 698, we are going to get a bounce between the blue box and the bottom, between the 98 down. See, right there. See that? If we don't get this to fade on the downside, it is going to pull back. And what do you know? See, pull back. Come on. Bears want to make a statement. You got to do it right here. It's got to be done here. If you don't do it here, it's going to pull back. And see where it pulls back to? Right to our blue line. Look at that. See the blue line long? Hey, we'll take 1900 off that. We will. We'll just keep going along at the blue line, 21, 22. So it's like 20, 21, 22, right in there, even 19 probably. But this is where the Bulls know if they can't breach that line, it's going to pull back. And see how the reason we marked this box and this bottom is because we know if the Bears can't penetrate the bottom in this area right here, it's not going to happen. It's just not. Now, see, normally you wouldn't even look at this because you got two candle bottoms down here, which makes sense. This would be a pullback. But we had a previous pullback showing here, so we marked it, and we're using it to beat them at their own game. Hope it helps. Hope that helps, guys. So now we just take some profits, get out, and we wait. And now we really wait because we're getting ready to see some crazy shenanigans here in a few minutes. I can see it coming already. Oh, yeah. We might as well just go ahead and see if they're going to take this 740 long. This could be shenanigans of the year right here, you guys. Now, while this is doing this, let me show you guys why I'm calling this the shenanigan of the year. Let's go right here because this is funny. This right here is hilarious. These bears. So what is that? Okay, cool. The things we see, unbelievable. Right here, you see this? Your big bulls want to be here, right? This is why I'm saying shenanigans, because we know that the Bears want to go low, right? So we take some money, but we know where the Bulls now want to be. We already know. We know. Now the Bears are saying, well, we're going to have to get down. If we don't get down to 700, guys, if the Bears can't hold under 700, it will never work for a Bear. Never work. Never going to work. I think what we said earlier, guys, on that big level down there. Well, it's not really a level, but I think right here, right about. Actually, it's right by our box. It's like right there. I think if you're here, like that's too high. There. I think we're like right there. I think if we're beyond this blue line, the bears can make a statement. If you're not beyond the blue line bottom, it's never going to happen. It's not. Because see, look, these guys want to say, well, can we jump in and just whack these guys over and over and over? Yep, sure can. Grab 600, boom, 7, get out. Who cares? 1,000. Because we know the blue line here, guys, on your chart is that trade. We know this, right? We know if they don't break the blue line, we're just going to go along, right? I'm trying to make this very easy for you to understand that the bottoms are not always. You hear people say, oh, we got a bottom, we're going to break the bottom. Not necessarily. Most of the time, the bottom is where the bulls are waiting to kill them, especially on days when you can't pass it. And you got big momentum, big candles coming down, but you're not making a statement. You're only playing markets. You're dabbling, okay? How many people have heard that word? Your friends say, well, I dabble in the market, which means your friends know what the hell they're doing. No one dabbles in the market. Either don't, you know what you're doing, or you don't, right? No such thing as dabbling in the markets. All right? You dabble playing Monopoly. That's pretty good. I don't dabble in anything. If I don't have a plan, I'm not doing it. Do you dabble at the grocery store, or do you make a list? Now we all know if you go to Walmart, you're gonna probably dabble. You dabble in Walmart, yeah. You walk in, get a cart to get sugar and something else, you wind up buying half the store. But there is a theory behind that, guys. It's just like that's why they put all the pretty stuff out in the aisle, because they know you come in with the mindset of buying one thing. But before you leave the store, you bought 20 because it's all visual, right? The way the charts are visible, right? They're visible. We can see it. We're buying, but we're not dabbling it. We're going to take our money and we're leaving. We don't care. We're not holding on to this. We're not married to it. Excuse me. So, can we just hold above this 740? We have to hold the 740 here, guys. If we don't hold the 40, it's not going to happen. It's going to come back. Stop should be at 739, 38, even 735. Your stop gain. We don't use stop losses because I don't like losing. I ain't giving money to the market. I use two things. Stop gain when I'm in profit, or break even. That is the only two I use. I don't use stop loss because I'm not a loser. Why do I want to be a loser and lose money and give money back? That don't make any sense. It's all the YouTube BS that was put out there years ago to keep you thinking stop loss. Get it? Stop loss. You're going to lose money. It's crazy, guys. This makes no sense. No professional goes in the morning thinking about losing a trade. That's crazy. You got to retrain the brain. So, can we still get there 813? I think we can, guys. I hope we do. I'd like to see this run from about 780 to 813, push that 840, get to 850, get up here to 895, 900, get up here to our big bull money and run. Because we know if we get the big bull money, guys, we're probably going to be sitting around the 950. I would think easy 950. Maybe the big target should be 952, 951, 952. That's not a level. That's a target. 952 is a target. It's not a level, by the way. So there you go. Now, do you guys see how we're coming above the range? Right? We're above the morning range. right here, right above the morning range, as you guys can see. So morning range, right here, top of the box. Okay. So what does that mean? Pretty self-explanatory, but we'll put it up here for you guys because some people just don't know. So this is the morning range, and this one is the morning bottom range, right? So you're trying to stay above the morning range as a bull because you want to get out of the range. You want to be above the nonsense where all the bad trading's going on inside this box, unless you know an entry like we do to get around it, right? We're below stupid, okay? We call this stupid up here, guys. This is called smart money. This is dumb money, okay? This and y'all, I know y'all have heard of the smart money concept. I'm not relating to that at all because I don't use any of that crap. What I'm trying to tell you guys is the people that are smart with their money are trading down here low to get a better entry to go up. The people that are, what we call the dumb money, they're trading up in here trying to break this that's not working. Okay. That's what we mean by that. And it's not saying that people are dumb. It's just the concept, guys. This is what people have always called. Okay. So now we take our money. We're going to wait right here again and see what happens. Because we know if we don't break the 690, we're not going long. But if we do break 690, we're not going short. 690, we're going to try to go short. If it don't break 690, we're just going to stay long, right? So now we can get those longs. Now look at this. Boom. Look at that. There's your 690 break right there. Let's see if we can get it back on the target, though. Well, it might be too late, but anyway, 690. It has to be the 90. See the 80 and 90 guys right here. Look, watch. It has to be the 90. It's not doing anything at the 90 again. Why not? Okay, so now 710 long, 710, 715 long, 710, 715 long. This is what they're going to try to do now. So if the Bears can't hold it under 710, the Bulls were going to take 1015 long and run it right back. But your target would be the 40. All right, here goes a 40 again. See this, guys? Beautiful. Absolutely perfect trade. Why? Because we know 690. So what we got to do is put down here Bears need to go here. They gotta go. Gotta go. Oh, that's wrong. Shit. Hang on, guys. Let's put it right here. The Bears need this now. Look at this. The blue line, the 90. If you can't get the Bears need this now, you're just gonna be done. But see, people in the market, guys, and you're not one of them because you're trading here with me. People in the market are coming down here, going short, and then they're going, "Why am I getting killed?" Because they don't know that the 815 and 810 are absolutely killing you. And the 715, and the 710, the 701. These are murder. They're murder. 813, murder. 713, murder. 701, murder. 801, murder. 690, 680, or 690, or what is it? Yeah, 691, murder. You just can't get through them. And it comes right back every time. But see, this is a game plan. And why is it the game plan, guys? Because I'll show you why. Let me show you the reason we're doing this. Okay. The reason we're doing this, you probably don't know why, but the reason is this right here. Right down here in this box, right here at this point, right there, right there. This is the reason. This is the reason. Right here, the target. The reason we are not doing this is because here is an example. If you take a line, guys, and draw from here to here, okay, you see the distance between these two targets? Y'all see the distance? Where are we at? About halfway, right? Yeah, makes sense. The Bulls know they got a safe zone here. If you don't control the safe zone between this blue line and this bottom, you are going to lose. Boom, all the way down. But if you can manipulate, hold the safe zone, get back into the green bull area, and push this target, you've got it made. Does this make any sense? Anybody got want to say something? Give me some feedback on it. Right. Okay. So y'all get the concept that we're looking at. We're looking at a big target, right? Down here for bears. The bears are like, man, we got to get this. We got to break this shit and go. Bulls know they need these two to survive. So what do? They want to hold this gap to this line to get back above the range into the green box and run, right? And they want to break this today and go. They want to go. And why do they want to go, guys? The reason they want to go is because they want to be up there at 29,000, right? They want to be up here right there, right here, right about there first. Well, let's see. I think if the Bulls push this, they're going to get more than that. I would say they're probably going to have problems at 22. So I would say your problems will be right here for Bulls at 22. So Bears are sitting here at 22. So look at this. Here's a game plan. We stay above this, we make trades. Boom. We get down here, we don't break this, we make trades. Now these are long trades, right? We get below this, we go short. We try to break below the 90, 89 and try to get this thing to start shifting down to the big bottoms and get down here about what? 635, right? So we know that we got friends for Bears right here at 34, right? You guys see the picture now? The Bears want their friends. The Bulls want their friends. Who's going to get the friends to help, right? Makes sense, right? So can we get the 690 short finally? Excuse me. We didn't get it at 10 o'clock, so it doesn't look good for Bears right now. But we'll keep taking the same trade at the 13, 12, 13. You can do 10, 12, 13, 15. So that's 10, 12, 13, 15. And your targets are always going to be 40. 40 is the target off the 15. 40 is the target. So you got to get it. But look at this. Same thing, guys. It don't make a lot here because, it's just getting started. But now let's go see if we can get this big short down here at the 90. If we can't, we're just going to go long. If we can't get to break the 90, guys, we're going to go long. Where is that? Here. Let me see something. Here we go. So yeah. See, 690. Look at the long at 690, guys. 690. 690 long. See that? But now can we get this short to work here? I'd like to see the Bears come down here because it would be a massive move. But right now they're not doing it. They're just not doing it. They're not going short. Okay, here comes another pullback. Get ready for another one. There we go. 706, 707. The pullback side is at 706. So 706 is the pullback. Look at that. Whoop, there he goes. Look at this, guys. Look at this. We just went down here above the 690. I got 695 because I couldn't click it in time, but that's all right. We don't mind. We know that bottom is support for the bulls because the bears can't break it, which means we take the longs and we just go with it, right? We get it done. You guys like the structure? How do you like that? I mean, what do you think? And the funny thing is, oh wow, I was right. 7-1. So the funny thing is 7-1 is another entry going long. I just noticed that too. So we called that earlier, but 7-1 is a good place to get long. 7-1, 699, 695. As long as we're above the 90. If we're above the 90, they're not gonna have a chance. It's crazy. You got to get it back. And it's really funny that it works out this way because it's just the way it is, guys. 690. And it's 690 a lot. It's showing a big, massive area there. So that's cool. How do you guys like the morning so far? You guys like this? Oh, okay, cool. Well, Adam, you'll get better entries, Adam. Yeah, it is awesome, guys. You just got to figure out where we need to be. And, you're looking at me, and that's the chart I'm showing you guys right here. But over here, there's 2 more. There's 3 up here. There's 3 over here. So I've got plenty of charts to look at to gauge what I'm doing so you don't have to. You don't have to go read 7 or 8 charts. But the cool thing is we just had to keep this down here. We got to keep it. And hopefully the 701 holds this. See this? See the 701? See with the 2 and come back again. And the bulls know this is their protection area. But eventually, if the bears get smart, they'll figure it out. Like a lot of the big bears will be like, wait a minute, man, we got to be 691. Doesn't that surprise you guys that you'll see people trade and they go, I blew my account, but you ask them why and they can't tell you why. Why'd you blow your account? Why? Why? Where was you trading at? If you blow an account, guys, let's say you blow several accounts and you go back through and mark your entries, save your entries. If you want somebody to analyze why, maybe we can do that for you. I can look at your chart and go, well, this is why. This is why you didn't make it. You were entering a place where you shouldn't have been. You may have been trading consolidation you shouldn't have been in. There's a lot of things that go with this, guys. Money in markets is hard to get. But once you learn how to get it, it's not hard anymore, right? But it's the thing about being consistent with it and taking it, right? Momentum and consistency go hand in hand. Momentum you have to make a market move. Consistency, you got to keep it to keep alive, right? In these markets. So what we do is we got to find levels and areas where we know the bulls and bears are trading to be on either side. We don't care about being a bull or a bear or a cow or a goat, whatever. I don't give a shit. We just want to make money, right? We want to be on the right side of the market. That's all we want. And as long as we're on the right side, we're always going to make money. The minute we're on the wrong side or make the wrong call, we lose our butt. But we're not planning on doing that because we can't lose our butt because we know where everybody's sitting, right? And that's the key. Knowing where people are, what people are going to do. Habits, guys. Market has habits. Okay. The market does a lot of things over and over and over throughout the day. Certain areas in the market will do the same thing more than 10, 15 times. Sometimes I've seen targets. We have traded one line on a chart like this blue one I'm showing you guys over here. We traded days like that 8, 9, 10 times on the same target because it just produces money. And now you can see we're still producing money. We've already done, wow, we did what, 20K this morning, 2 more, 22, 4, 26. Now we're up about 7. So we even broke the 30 again today. Another 30K day, showing you guys these 30K trades, 30K on the chart. And see the bulls trying to make that statement. Now, what the bulls are going to do is what I call the bull squeeze, right? Now, why are we calling it the squeeze? Because, guys, let me show you why we call it the squeeze. So, from here, I think it's right about, let's see where it's 800. So it's kind of like right here, right? So it's kind of like right in here, okay? The bulls want to be squeezing up, right? So as the market is down here and the bull target has to be up here, right? The bulls move. They get closer and closer and closer. And they start getting closer to this, to this line. Sorry. So they want to get closer to that line. They want to be up in here to start gaining momentum to get here. As long as you're down here, we're not gaining momentum to get here and here to go. Oh, wow. So basically, we got to be up here. If that makes any sense. So we need to break the morning range, and we haven't. See, we keep coming up here, screwing around, and going back down. But that's fine. Now, what will the Bears do down here? It hit my stop too, which kind of sucks. But anyway, look, guys, we're either gonna go long in down here, or we're gonna wait and see if they break the 90. See, look, if they don't break the 90, everybody's gonna be going long down here, right? But if they do break the 90, we'll be going short. I'd say probably 87. We'll wait like 86, 87. So basically, can we go? Can we get up and stay up there? Right? Look at that. See, there's money down here, guys. There's money. There's money at the 701. There's money down here. Right? You just can't take that long anything below the 90. You can't go long at 689. You're going to get murdered if you do. So as long as we're above 90, we just go long, right? 90 long. 701 long, 702 long, well, 706 long. Those areas are working for us. And those target is the 40. So if you can get the 700 down here, you're looking for 40 pullback, right? It's always going to be the 40 this morning, always. Right here, guys. Now, 40 is not a target. It's just something we know, rinse and repeat, right? So you got the 40, which 40 tries to get you back into like 60s, in the 60 areas. So you want to go 60, 70s. Not more than 68, I would think, off the 40. But 67, 66 would be a good area to be in. So the 40, you can trade. You can also take longs at 40 and get 26 points. We know this. So now you see how the longs are starting to develop, guys? You see how you got the long down here? You got the long at 701. You got the long at 715, 702, 701, 6 or 740. You see this? These are the places where we know that we have rinsed and repeat to go long, right? And this is where the structure is. So that's what we do. So we're just taking, I don't even take $400 down there, but if we got 400, we'll take 400. Who cares? Money's money. See this down here? Look, they're not breaking the 90. Still going long. Still trying to pull back. Pulling back again. Here goes another pullback. We go again. Here comes another one. Okay, so if we break right here, we're We're going to go another one right here. So we're going to clear. What's funny is we're going to clear the 15, or try to, and then we're going to clear the 15, 16 and try to push it again. And that's what they're doing, guys. See, this is a candle. Watch this. Now it's going to try to come down again. What? It's going to get stuck. There he goes. So basically, you don't come down, guys. Sorry. It's like 95 trying to come down. Whew. Sorry. So look at this. It's like, and now we know that it's like these guys are thinking, hey, man, let's try to push this to the 719. 719 is not even a target. It's kind of hilarious, though, to watch it. Wow, coughing a lot this morning. So, can we get this to go? 719, 720. What's the 20, guys? Why don't you try to push the 20 and try to push the 20 to like 30? It's hilarious. It tries to push 20 to 24, then back to 30, then from 30 would be like the 40. That's hilarious right there. 20, 24, 30, 40. It's just little moves. Absolutely funny. And look how it goes back. I think I might be getting a cold. Whew. So, look at this. We're back down here again, 7-2. I'm telling you guys. How do you like the structure trading? Anybody want to tell me how they like this? Because you see how we have kept the bears all morning from getting the 690. Unbelievable. Can you imagine how you sit and not let these guys get a target on purpose? Like, hey, you're not getting this. Sorry about your luck. Not gonna happen. That's craziness. That's market craziness. And we just keep printing money every time down here. 701, 713, 715, 740, 7, just all the sevens from 701 up. Just pretty much anywhere between 701 and 731 is an entry going back to 740. It's just insanity. And here we go. Now we know what the Bears need to do is let these bulls just keep this. But the funny thing is, a lot of people that are trading in certain areas. Okay, and I'll tell you what's going on with this. So, in theory, guys, a lot of these traders, the reason this is doing this is because they're watching consolidation on the really low time frames where it's trading in a range. Look at the 3 minute. I'll bring it up in the 3 minutes. Hilarious, guys. They're trading in a range on a 3 minute and they're getting murdered. Okay. They're getting murdered on the 3 minute. They don't realize it, but they are. Right. Now here it comes down again. Here it goes up again. Pushing up again. Little push. Little push up. There we go. See that? That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. I just can't. So guess I don't know if Justin's joining us today. Right. I figured he was. So guys, if you look at the 3 minute and the people getting killed on the 3 minute in the range, it's pretty funny. Okay. See this? I don't know if you guys can see this. Can y'all see this on your charts? Y'all probably can, right? Yes. Look at this. This is your 3-minute range. And people say, I'm trading on the lower time frame. They're getting killed. They're getting murdered because this makes no sense, right? It does in a way, but not what I'm looking for. Because look at this compared to this. See? Look at our structure compared to the structure they're looking at. See? We know we got to be at 690 down here, right? That's what we need. Let me get this out of the way real fast. But whew, get that out of there. We got to get to 690 to make this work. Ooh. And see this? Watch. Right there is that trade short. See that? There it is. 690. Remember I told you guys the 690 short where we got to be? This is where the bears have to make that statement. Under 90. If you can't get 90, you can forget it. And watch it pull back right here. See? Now we're going to pull right back to where? Right back. So we got to be under 90 here to make the short work. 690 is the short, but you can also get in 84, 85.
What's up, Mike? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How's it going? Interesting morning for sure.
Oh, yeah. Structure and protection. That's what today is.
Absolutely.
And now we come down and try to break the 56 down to 35. See, our target's right here, guys. We already marked it. 34. That's our target this morning. One of them. So we knew the bears need this now at 90. And look, we got it. There you go, guys. Who made the short with me? Because we called a perfect short at 9 o'clock, 9:15, or not 9:50, 9:30, 9:45 to show you guys this is what we got to have. And we waited and we got it. So we just got both ends of the market this morning. You took the big longs and now you got the short. Works out perfect, right?
Love to see it.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Doesn't mean the bears are going to hold it, but at least they got a chance to do something they wanted to do. And now they just want to try to hold this down there to 34. But if they can't, the bulls will take this back right above the 702, and they'll probably push it long again. So, guys, we manage the trade and we take their money. Where do you take your money? Probably somewhere between 70, 73. Because if it gets back above that, you're probably going to get killed again. Most of these guys are probably going to take their money back at, I would say, probably right at 66. Looks beautiful. 66 is also another short now that they can actually use. So you can use the 66 short too now, which is kind of strange. I don't really get it, but they're using it, so we'll take it. 66, 34, 90. Yeah, it worked out pretty good this morning. Been a good structure morning. It's been a good learning morning because you're seeing how on this other chart over here, how the bears need it. The morning bottom, the top bottom, where the protection area is. And like I told the guys, if we don't break 90, this line to here is that bull protection area. And it works.
Yep. Clear market shift right there.
Yep. It's a beautiful thing.
Somebody said, what's the pullback long level so I know when to get out?
690.
There you go. 690. There you go.
691, 702, where you just came from. Because remember, where the bears make the statement is where the bulls will sit and wait, right? It makes perfect sense, guys. So we just take money out of this. We scale and take some. See?
How's everybody out in the chat doing today? Everybody green?
Yeah.
I hope nobody got chopped up before this move.
So, guys, now you see we scaled out, took a bunch of money, one contract's all we got because we're being safe. Now we put a break even on it, and that's it. or just a stop gain at the 66, 76, right in that area, and just take the profits. Because as soon as she reverts back to the pullback right here at like the 697.02 area, watch. Bing. Let's go long. There you go. Ta-da. There's your long, guy. How you like that? Just take it up there and get some money. Now, our goal, there's going to be 2 targets on this because what we're going to do is we're going to play against people who don't know the small target. So for the people that are trading on the smaller time frames, they don't realize 44 is their target. Okay. It has to break it, which it just did, right? But it might pull back to 44. Watch the 44 because it becomes important for us to kill people on the 2-minute and the 3-minute time frames. Okay. That's what we would be looking at. Now we need to get to 60 up here. We really need to be at 66, right? See, look where we're at, guys. We came back under 40, didn't we? You know why we're doing that? They're manipulating the lower time frames. Watch the market manipulate the people on the lower time frame because they have to be at 40 to get this to move. We don't. We got to be at 32 to get it to move to 40. They don't know that. They think 40 is the entry. It's actually 32, guys. There's a lot of little key factors. See 40 right there. See that, Justin?
Definitely a trappy morning on that small time frames.
Now watch that 40 hang right here and try to kill people and drop back down to 28, 40. Now the Bulls have a chance here if they can make this work. But see our blue line here, guys, at 40, 35, 40. That's where we got to be. See, they really know on the higher time frames, they need to be 40, 43, 44, break 44. Need to be 50 something in the 50s and get to 60s. They need like 61, but they think it's 61. But guess what? It's not. It's 66. See, their targets are nowhere close to mine because their targets that they're using, well, they don't really know the targets because if they did, they wouldn't be trading on the 3-minute. So let's just put it that way. The targets that they're thinking about in their head are not what we're using, guys. They're not. And this is why you're seeing this. And see how we're trying to get, you see the big candle? See this big money candle? Where are we at in the money candle? See, the bears want the candle down here. The bulls want the candle here. This is our race, okay? This is what we need to be. We need to be in this big, line here. We need to breach this and start making the push. And see this box? Remember I told you guys about transitioning over to get to this high? We got to be somewhere, start getting here to go up. You got to get some momentum to push above this morning range, stay there. If you don't, you're going to keep coming back down in here. But see, the bears know that if the bulls get up here close to like the 6 or 841, and if you start getting up in here, it's going to be over with because you're going to get that push. And the bulls and bears are doing the same thing to each other today. Push down, push down, push up, push down, push up. Because no one has really structured off the bottom. We're getting trades off the bottom, but the bears can't make that low, and the bulls can't make this high up here. See? The bulls can't break the bull area, bears can't break the bear area. And that's exactly what we're getting over and over. And that's what happens. Part of it. And it's funny.
Curious to see if these bears are actually going to finish this move.
I think they will. I think they got a chance. I mean, I would like to see them finish it, but you know,
they've been in full control for all morning, basically.
See, there's the 90 right there, guys. Can they finish? See, but when they get down here, they're There's so many scared people afraid to go down there with these guys. And I think that's the problem. Traders are like, no, I don't think I want to try that again.
I want to see us go down to like 550. I would love
See?
that.
Yeah. So see what happens here, guys? Now watch. Woo. See the bulls? See, the Bears got the 86. They're under the 90. There it is. Finally. That's a nice little short there. And that's what we want to see. But they have to hold this. And we know the pullback, we can probably see if they hold it at 75, but we'll see. Let's see if they hold this right here. They really need to hold under that. You got to hold under 68 here, okay? We know the 68 is the next trade down. 68, 67. So we got to kind of hold that area, see if they can get this one. If they can't, guys, they will pull back. But see, they're structuring down, but they just can't get the momentum they need because there's probably people scared to come down with this. See? A little scared. But see how they're trying to push it? They really want that to hold there between that 68 and 60. And they want to get past the 56, 55 to get to 35. And here we go. Here comes that 35 that we want right here. Now watch, guys. This could be a massive move right here. I mean, drastic. This could really come down. This could really be something special if they get past this 35 short. Or you're going to see a massive pullback for bulls. So you know 35 is the big 34 is continuation short. 35 is that big pullback long. So just think about that, guys, before you make that move going. All right. So can we get this 35, guys, to come down?
Mike, I am freaking printing right now.
Yeah. Cool, man. 35 short, guys. If we can get the 35 to hold with these Bears, man, this thing could be disaster for bulls. I mean, big time. Could be sweet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if they can do it.
Oh, yeah. It's massive. It's at least another 100 points down.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that quick knife.
Yeah.
Dump it.
The hammer of the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Just come down.
Smack that crap down.
Yeah.
The Bulls are fighting, though. I'll give them that.
They're trying. But
yeah, they're trying their best.
It just depends on, I think, if the Bears can actually make this work and get back down to 26. I think the 26 area, when you break that 35, 26, I think there's like a little area in there that's causing problems. And look at that. See the 35 pullback, guys? Every time.
Mm-hmm. Who's in this trade with us, guys? Let us know.
Craziness.
And let us know if you have any questions, why we took the short, why we're still holding, what our targets are. Let us know.
Yeah. We're going to be fine, guys, in this, as long as we're under 65. If you're under 65, you're fine. You can hold this. 65 and above, you can't hold this.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get slapped at 65. Let's go. Let's just go. Come on, boys. Come on. That's what I'm talking about right there. Man, they're so close. These Bears are so close to pushing this down. It's not even funny.
All right. I am fully trimmed out down to one contract. Let's see if it goes.
I got a break even.
Jeet or Jet is looking for 580. Okay. I see that. What's up, Jesus? Good morning. Vodka, I know you got to be short with us. You better not be fading us.
All right, guys. Remember, 66. As long as she's under 66, you're fine. So we know Let's just put a little, I can find it again. Right there. Whoop. Right there. See that? See that line? You got to be under it. If you're not under the 66, you're going to get punched in the face by some bulls. That's where just break even's at, right there. Break even. Now, see how it's going to be under 66 again? So watch this, guys. So you got people wanting to go long at 66 and people going short at 66, right? So the 66 short worked out, guys. It's a good short there. That's why we have this here. See? Let me go back here and get this right, though. What's going on? There he goes. See, look. See how the bulls want to go long here, right? Now watch. The bears are like, no, we want to go short down here. So everybody just tries to get positions to hurt the other one, right? We know 35 is the breakdown. So we do 35, 66, 35 long if it don't hold, 34 short, 66 long or 67 long, 65 short, right? This is how we play this, guys. And this is how we keep our money. You can make a mistake one time and lose 300-400. Who cares? You're going to come back and make that long and short at that same level and kill it all over again. It's all about getting the right area because you're going to get money regardless.
Mike, here's a good question.
Go
I want to hear your take on it. What's the difference between minis and micros? What's the point of trading one mini when you can trade 10 micros and scale out?
It's just personal preference to me. I mean, I don't really see a difference. I mean, to me, it's like whatever you're comfortable trading with and the size account you have. I mean, some people are now there is people out here that are bold and will trade the one contract, and there's people that are like really skittish and scared who will just trade, like a micro. I've seen some traders like I've met a few traders, guys, where that's all they trade is micros because they don't have their big boy pants yet. So they're like, I'm not doing it. But I respect that because that's part of their plan. And I'm not going to knock their plan because that's their plan. And if it works for them, I'm proud of it. I'm glad. So guys, it's just personal preference. I mean, to me, I like to go in, get money and get out. I don't now we can probably take a short on 2 micros today at the 34 here and hold it all day long if they hold this. If they hold this 34 down here and this 690 above, then yeah, you could probably take a couple micros and just hold it all.
Yeah, I think it's definitely personal preference, but like for me, I think if you're only going to do one mini, I like 10 micros better, so you can see you can scale. But if you're going to do more than one mini, just stick with minis.
That's what I think. The same way you think. You got that way to work that way, and scaling it out or whatever you want to do. But to me, it's just personal preference. I've seen guys who want to trade. They're so superstitious. They won't break 4 contracts. 4 is our lucky number. Have you guys noticed 8's mine? I always trade with 8.
Yep.
It's like I lose at 4 and 5. I don't know why. It's just we all have our own little quirks that we do, little quirks. But some people like 1 contract. Some people like 3. I started out with 1 and 5. 1 contract, 5 points, 3 times a day.
Yep. And I know you can make a ton of money with micros. I have a friend who made 30 grand last month trading 3 micros.
Yep. It is a possibility. It's not wrong. It's just preference. But if you're a struggling trader,
dumping. Let's go. We broke that zone finally.
Yep. We are under the 34, like I said. Right? Now look over here, guys. You see that candle on your chart? Well, you see our little race line? See where we got to be? See, this is like a road. You guys know what a road rally is, right? So this is our rally point down here, right? We want to rally all the way down here with these bears, and we're starting to get closer with momentum coming down. So we need to be at we would really like to see the 545. I think. Let me see. What is that down there? Yeah, 540.
I think we're gonna get that 550, Mike.
Yeah, we really need to be right here at 540. I think it's already there. Yeah, it's already there. It's the blue line right here. 546. Right here. It's this blue line right here, guys. See this line right there? Right in here. Right there. That blue line. That's where we're trying to get to. And then your secondary is right about there. Okay. There we go. That's where we're trying to get to. So the pullback on this, you got to be aware, guys. The pullback is going to be way up here at 32. So just brace yourself for the 32 pullback, because you've got, here's what we're looking at. We're looking at 632 right here down to this target right there. You see that? You're in the box to get these targets. So we know if we don't get down to our low target and we get back to the top of this blue box, we got problems, right? Makes sense? Because this will break the bear structure right here at the 32. Easy trade.
There goes 600. Come on.
Well,
moving on down.
We're over 30 today, guys.
Let's go.
We're up about 38,000 on the day in trades. We've called some good ones today, guys. If you were anticipating the 690 short, like I called it, or right here at the 71.66 or the 34, you made good today. You made a really good move. And we're still trying to get that. And I really think, guys, we really got to watch certain levels here also. What is that down there? It's like, what are y'all doing, these crazy ass bears? Oh my God, seriously. So inside of here, let's put this. We're gonna make a little box, guys. We can't have it the same color because it makes no damn sense. So inside of here, we would be trying to go. Well, I can't do that. That don't make any sense. 706, 526. Okay. Where am I at? Okay, mouse. Where'd you go? You go. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and do this because it's gonna get complicated. So we know that we're right there, and it's right. Yeah, right. Nope, it's not there. It's right there. There. See that, guys? There's the Bears' anticipation move from 701 that they really want. But we knew the trade was 690, but the Bears are thinking, let's go and play. Let's go slap these guys around and let's take this all the way down to that big move at 526. Because if you break this 526 level down here, this is going to get stupid.
Let's do it.
Remember, though, who is waiting at 526? What do you think? There could be some bulls there, guys. They know that these bears have that target. They know this. They're going to let these bears probably come down to that target. But they also know that if they don't break it and hold it, that's a good rebound back to 701. I mean, it could be a massive rebound here. But it's okay. We're taking money.
Yes, sir, we are.
Taking money, guys. And we learned to scale and just take it out. We just take all that big money out, and guess what? It's a break even now. We don't care about the $400 to break even. We just took what, 6-7 grand out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's done.
All right, guys. Any last minute questions? What would be if we really want to die? What would be like your main target for the day?
On my downside?
Yeah.
Well,
I know we talked about 540, but is there anything under that?
Well, you got the 526 there.
Uh-huh.
Your big target on the day is 407.
407. Okay.
That's that big boy going, look at me down here. That's the place, Justin, where people go, oh, no. They didn't go there, you know. But you got 407 down. I mean, you can get 407 down, and you can probably possibly get the big one from there is too far away. But 407, I think 407 to 404. That would where I'd want to be going. And if you break that, you're starting to look toward the 3s into the 2s. I mean, they have massive targets down there, but I would think the bulls will try to save it somewhere before it gets that low.
Mm-hmm.
I think
is 630 still a good sell? I think it is. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, it is. 630, 636, 635, 634 is a good sell. It's also a good long. Because, guys, anything that we know today that starts coming back toward the 634, 634.25, there's definitely a move there, a short long. But this is the way we're trading this, guys. We're trading this to make money, right? But people there's people getting murdered in this because they didn't get it. They just didn't get it this one.
People got chopped up before that last drop. I can guarantee you that. It was fake out city on the small time frames.
Yep. And let me show you where they got killed, guys. You want to see this in real time? Right here. Look at this. Right there. Do you guys see that?
Exactly. Sweeping both sides. Coming in, coming out.
That's exactly where people got murdered on the lower time frames. Right here. I already knew it. I had it marked this morning. I didn't want to be in this. We'll trade in this with our levels, but we're not trading lower time frames in this and getting killed like everybody else. And that's exactly what happened here, guys. They took this, killed these people, let it go, killed them some more, gave them the targets, come down, and now we're moving. And that's exactly what the plan was. Take money, get all the people out that don't know what they're doing, so let the people who do know what they're doing have a field day, right?
Yep.
And that's how this works. Patience.
Let's see. Isham. So this is a good question. I'll answer that. I'll let you answer. How do you trade this type of style with prop firm accounts? So I'd say this is more for our brokerage traders kind of style. Prop firms, you got to build your buffer first and stuff like that. So it's a slow game. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I totally agree. Unless you're like you're doing micros, like we said, like he was saying earlier, get a couple micros and follow along. You're going to make money. But don't try to cap big stuff if you're not ready for it.
Exactly.
Don't throw in 20 contracts and because you're going to get these pullbacks on days like this. Now we're solid, guys. This is turning into a bear field day here. So remember,
yes, sir.
Remember the 526, because if we don't break it, there could be a big up move there. It's beautiful, though. Just going to sit in my seat real fast.
Well, it's good to have you back, Mike. I'm glad the internet situation got handled.
Yeah, they come in yesterday, and I called the internet company. They were so nice. They sent 3 guys. 3.
Nice.
One upstairs, one was in my other room, and one was down here going, hey, we'll get this right. And they took a line, and they ran me a new line.
Love it.
And he actually hooked up the computer and everything. So really
awesome.
Nice guy. So I'm glad it's thick too, because I can't stand lag.
Yep. It's so frustrating. Just like you're on for a second, then it cuts out.
Yeah.
And then you're in a trade, you can't close it.
Yeah, we gotta be perfect to be on here. You can't lead a room, guys, or something like that if you're having lagging issues. I just won't get on because I don't want to destroy people.
Yep.
I don't want to get you guys in stuff that I call and it's too late to get out. It's just craziness. So we got it fixed. We're good.
Marius, if we somehow make it to live account, what's the account size? That's totally up to you. How much money you want to bring over from your funded account based on your payouts, and then there's no limit on how big you can get it. I've seen people make 25 grand in a day on their live account.
Yep.
And that's when you can follow Mike.
Yeah.
When you have a 25, 50 grand account.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look at this, guys. Coming on down. Just trying to get moved down here. Remember this big blue line down here, guys, right here. See that 45, 46? That's our first target down is 545. And then they want to be like the 525. Now you see how we're closing the gap on the bottom of this pole? See, guys? This is our flagpole, right? This is like your measuring pole of the market. That's what we're calling this, okay? So we know we got up here, we're going to start fading toward the longs. We get down here, we're fading toward the shorts. So your divider line was right here at 690. 690 was our divider line between bulls and bears today. And it just makes perfect sense as we come down to the 545, right?
Love it. Love it. All right, we're about to hit my TP. I think I'm gonna hold, see if we break.
Look at Taz.
What's up, Taz?
He loves it too. See the chart? Look at that chart, Taz. Chart's falling. See it?
Yeah.
Look at that. He loves to be in the office when I trade.
Actually,
2 years, he's never missed a day's work.
Love it. Best employee ever. I'm going to go down to 5 micros now.
He's never called in sick.
All right, let's see if the Bears really want to shove it down their throats today.
Yeah. They break this 45, you can bet they're going to try. Because I would expect 545, 546, and then down to about the 26.18. So you got 26 and 18. That's 2 different areas down there looking at. But you guys can see our structure, our trading structure works. I know it looks crazy on my chart, but it makes sense, doesn't it, when you look at it? The crystal ball. 545. Come on, boys. Take it on down there.
Somebody's saying 28, 319 next stop. I would love that. Can I ask a question about a buffer account? Yeah, shoot.
Boom. 45. Hit it.
There you go. Boom. Let's go, Bears.
Target done. Look at this move. Woo. Beautiful. Come on. Now we got to get down to 26. Bottom of the red box, guys. We need to fade this red box. You can answer that question, Justin.
For the 50K, is the amount we need to reach 3K, and is it static? I need to reset, but haven't traded since March. For the buffer, no, it's a end of day trailing drawdown.
Yep.
So it's not intraday, it's just your end of day balance minus 2K.
Mhm.
Jay, I'm in shorts from I got in at 7:15 and I'm down to 5 micros, just seeing if we absolutely die.
I can't believe this trade. I scaled out like $7 grand, man. Things up to like 9 grand.
Crazy, Mike. You picked a good day to come back. We haven't had a solid move like this in the morning. It's been like an all day move to catch a move like this, not in the morning.
Remember I told you guys about the 45?
Yep.
That's where the bulls are saying, can we make it happen here? But the Bears are like, they want to keep that 45 if they can. But the 545 is a dangerous place. You got to be under it, guys. You got to stay under 545. You got to be at 44 and under. 44 is that trade coming down to 26. I think we got almost there.
Can you please explain about the launch 50K? Yeah, exactly what the person under you said. Make 3K, pass your evaluation, pay the launch fee, make 3K again, and then bam, you're in your funded. And anything you make in your funded, as soon as you get it, you can withdraw.
Yep. Or keep it for a buffer. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to my funded account, I'd want to take my money and just keep it, put it in there, and build, right?
Yep.
Instead of taking it. That's what I do.
Yeah, I would only take a small portion just to cover all my expenses and then put all that money in brokerage and print.
I'd take half and just put the rest in brokerage and be done and go.
I think that's the smart move. Most people take about 70% out.
Yep.
And they start with a small account.
I'd take 50 and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Because you bet you're safer.
Yep, exactly.
Just take your time, build another buffer, and get a trade like this every now and then, twice a week. Because we have 2 good days in the market every week that you're going to make good money.
Exactly. And your job is just to protect your money on the other days.
Yep. And with me, the AI, you'll be all right. Somebody told me now you guys can see I'm real. I'm not a robot like I've been accused of. 26. Come on, guys. 26 to 18. Oh, yes. There we go. We are getting down there to our big low target, 26. That is beautiful. Look at this. See that line, guys? See that big blue line down there?
Rajendra, okay. That's a good point. Some people do get a DLL in a live account until you build up your balance. Then you can have it taken off. We just don't want people coming in with a $3,000 account blowing it on their first trade.
Yeah.
You got to remember, it's real money, guys. So all you need to do is, make a few good trades, have a good week, show us that you can actually trade consistently. And then, hit up the risk team and say, hey, can we talk about this DLL?
Yeah. We don't have a problem with that. As long as you can show consistency and like you're being safe and not being all crazy.
Exactly. Because remember, guys, it's real blue sky money.
Yeah. You're trading real money. So right now, guys, we want to come down here and we want to see if we can get down to the 18, 16. Okay. I think 18 and 16 are beautiful right here. The 16 is awesome. If you can break this 16, we might be holding on to our hats because the next level down after 16 guys would probably shoot these guys to about right about there at 424.50. So it's a massive move.
Oh yeah.
420, 424, somewhere between the 20 and the 25. That's where I'd be looking into. Or just say that 426 to 420. Put it that way, because it's going to be in that box. If you get the big move down to like the 424 right here, 23, I think. See this? See the 404 down here? It's probably not going to go to the 404. I would say somewhere between the 19 and the 25, right there. That's what I'd be looking for down here if we keep rolling down. But remember, the bulls know your big structure is 16. Okay? They ain't dumb, guys. So that
bought my 6th BluSky account yesterday. Better pass this one. All my fault so far. Hey, just play it safe. Keep it consistent. You got this, man.
So when this market decides that they're done with bears today, if they are done with bears, which I think they're going to, I think this could be an all-day store. But just in case they come back, guys, you're going to be looking for like, your 516, your 516 longs, and the big long that you really want to concentrate on today, guys, is going to be 550.
Ooh, there goes 500.
Yeah. That 550 pullback could be big time, a big move back almost to 640. So 550 is a place of concern for bears. You need to be under it today. So anything under the 550, they're probably going to try to keep it short. Anything over 550, they're going to get a pullback.
Can you explain the DLL? DLL is going to be different for everybody, probably. We actually have like a real person, a real trader, look over your trades, look over how you've been doing. So it's kind of a custom plan for everybody. Shout out to the risk team, making sure everybody's not blowing their accounts.
Yep. Remember, guys, if you submit a payout, do not trade once you submit the payout, because your payout will be denied. We do not allow you to trade.
It will be ineligible for sure. And that's literally our only rule.
Yeah. You cannot be trading when you submit a payout. You got to wait. We do that because of the process of the brokerage and the paperwork and all that. So you can't. Just don't do it. And if you do it, you're going to get flagged and denied. It's called being responsible.
And honestly, guys, if you request a payout, why the hell are you trading anymore? You made your money.
I don't get that. People
made your money already. Like, come on.
We've had several that's been flagged for that, and I don't know why they do it. They know the rule. Don't do it. I had one guy told me I just couldn't help myself.
That's when you get an eval. That's when you get an eval. I know you guys are all a bunch of degenerates. You have to be on the charts all the time. I get it. I was that way too.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
But now I want to get my money, and I don't want to look at a chart the rest of the day.
Nah, me neither. I get it. I'm out. I'm done. Well, I don't know what we're going to get here. I guess we're going to play with this load for a while. But anyway, I'm good, guys. I'm about ready to jump off here. Let Justin take it over, and we've had a fun morning, guys. Had a really good morning.
Absolutely. I'll be right back in a minute, guys. Answer any BluSky questions and monitor this trade, this monster of a trade.
Yep. Keep it going down, guys, and have a safe day. You got your money, stay off. Don't give it back, guys. Please don't give it back. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you later. See you Monday. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.
All right, what's up, guys? We are back. I'm in this banger of a trade in runners. It looks like it's going to reverse on me. So I probably will close this out momentarily if we break above this kind of 560 level. But target smashed, guys, like absolutely smashed. So let's go ahead and just close this out. I think I started with 15. These are the last 5. So absolutely ripper of a play. And we can always get back in. So unless this drops in the next few seconds, I'm going to close it out. But what is that? 165 points? Yeah, let's go ahead and just close that out. Lock in those gains. Monster morning for me. Absolutely love it. I love when we absolutely get a clean move. Now, it was messy in here. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know Mike pulled it up, but Trap City. This is where you just got to make sure you get in at the value areas. Hold through the pain or take your money. I mean, it's handing out 50 points like candy every candle. But the thing is, you don't know when it's actually going to break. So this was 45 minutes of pure chop, and I can guarantee you a lot of people got wrecked in that area. Flipping biases, going back and forth, all that kind of good stuff. But held through the pain, and then bam, clean move. It's probably going to continue down, but I wasn't going to risk giving back half those gains on that play. So that's where we're at now. So we're sitting real pretty, going into this lunch hour. We got about 8 minutes left in the London session. Yeah, so like even if I don't get a trade for the next half hour, I'm good. Let's see. I want to see if Bulls can hold it under 540. Oh, and they got me to stop out just to run to next target. These guys. I have switched to just price action because of y'all in the best 2 weeks so far. You mean like getting rid of indicators? Is that what you're talking about? If so, yeah, I agree. It's a way to trade. Maybe like one indicator, but don't take trades just off an indicator at all. VWAP band second. Yeah, where's the VWAP band at? I'm kind of curious if it lines up with anything I have. I don't really even have much charted down here. Should probably do that. Let's go right. We got some space if we can actually get this done, because we're in that area from the run up from the last earnings season. I wanted downside. We were talking about it yesterday. I wanted to close all those gaps we left because we have a lot of room to go down. Like we need to go down to the 26K area. Oh, on MES. Okay, gotcha. Is anybody still short? Did anybody take those shorts with Mike and I? I'm kind of curious. Man, I might have to go short again. What do you think? Should we try to double dip this? So I'm going to put an order at 542. If we break the 450 level, I will adjust my entry. I think we're going to break. I think we're going to break. So tomorrow is Friday, guys. So obviously Mike won't be on. So you'll be stuck with me again. But we've had a killer week so far. Literally about a killer week. All right. Well, there's the 450 area. See if we're gonna break. All right, we might have to adjust this entry, guys. So how's everybody doing this morning? Y'all are quiet. We're very quiet. Everybody already made their money or blew their account in the chop. Let's see. Let's see. Do we adjust entry? I'm looking at 500 maybe. Let's try 490. Epic short, manage risk in the condition. Good job. Are you short again? I'm trying to get picked up, but I don't know. I've already hit the meat of the short, so I'm just seeing if I can take a little bit more from the market. I have an order at 491 right now. Lewis is green. Good job. Love to see it. Post in the P&L section of the Discord. Let everybody know that we're hitting bangers over here. All right. They might bait me into this 450 entry. There's the 11:30 power hour, and London is closed. They're at the pub. It's up to the U.S. retail to see if we can take this further down. But you know what? We got a lot of green we're working with, so we're going to drop down to about 460 area. Get a fill. Cuts will be about 490. We'll risk about 300, which is not much, not anything compared to what I went this morning. One's VWAP, second band is hit. I'm out. All right, that's a good target. Okay, we're in. All right, that was fast. Let's see if they're going to punish me for moving that entry from 490. It's worth a shot. Let's see if we're just, because we could get it. We got a lot of room to go. And if we get stopped, we get stopped. I didn't really get any confirmation on that. I should have waited a little bit. If we do get stopped out of this, we'll see if we can get a re-entry. Kind of bouncing around on the support level. Sorry, my wife is heading to a workout class. All right, come on. I hate when I get into play and it just dances around. Just go up or down. Let me know if I'm wrong or right within like the first 30 seconds, so I can get on with my life. Yeah, like 495 is just my cut. Which, if you remember, that was my original entry, so I'm kind of being punished for chasing. Well, we'll see if I get punished, but it's kind of looking that way. Profit taking in place. Yeah, this is definitely an area people are taking profit. This 480-ish area. Or 450, 460. All right, come on. Take me out or drop. None of this sideways action. Yeah, 495 should have been my entry. So we're gonna get stopped out here. Now watch it dump. I'm gonna put that same order back up here at 540 just to see. All right, we'll see if we got it. I mean, if this one gets taken out, I'm not looking for longs. I'd be looking for longs over 680. I know it's way up there, but that would be my confirmation for longs. Anything down here is just trying to catch the bottom. Anybody on anything? I'm sure most of y'all already made your money. I know if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have just shut it down after that short. Oh, nice. Kicked me out of my trade today. It was like, that was such a crappy trade, Justin. Get out of here. Oh, we're actually going to get tapped into this trade? No way. Oh, what? You guys see this? It just missed my fill. You guys see that? That's unbelievable. Let me know if you guys think this. Whenever I have a limit order and I miss my fill by within like 5 points, the next time it hits it, the play usually does not work out. Have you guys noticed that? All right, let's see. Let's see if this is going to go. If this does break above 550, you can probably scalp along up to 630. Just depends if it wants to go. I mean, longer time frame, still short, obviously. All right, we're in. Let's see. Let's see. Where's our cut? 570 cut. This might be the start of a V-shaped recovery. But I don't know. Trying to catch the bottom is always tricky, and trying to squeeze some more out of it is tricky. If we're looking at the average daily range, bottom right, I know it's hard to see, but the 20-day average is 642 on the NQ, and we're already at 850 points. So we are overextended 100%. So I could see us running back to the breakdown point of about 690, 700, but it might be a ripper of a day. So we'll see. And we want to get below 524. Oh, boom. PT1 hit. Next, we want to get under, let's just call it 500. Let's see if we're actually going to continue or not. Was long, took 60 points on one micro. There you go. It's going to bounce now. Your idea is good, though, limit order, but I can't wait sometimes due to scalper. Yeah, I have a pretty big rule where I don't mark it in. Oh, come on. Give me this fill, dude. All right. Well, we're back to entry. So this means this is probably going to push out. It was worth a shot, though. I mean, we saw almost 30 points. And we did hit TP1. So this is kind of where you're like, do I just cut it? Do I let it fully play out? Blue and eval this morning with that chop. That chop was freaking brutal, guys. I don't even feel bad if you blew it in this area. This whole area right here. That's what I call the F around and find out area. And I think we just got filled. There we go. Good stuff. This purple box killed accounts. Absolutely killed accounts. Flip flop, no bias. Sweeping both sides of the structure. It was just disgusting. I mean, but we were obviously bearish. If you go on the longer time frames, like you wouldn't have gotten faked out. It was so obvious that we were going to drop. Okay, so we got PT1. We made that loss back already. Now we want to see if we can break 500. I don't know. I might just lock this in. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide. Lock it in or let it ride. And I'll let you look at this time frame to decide. Here. How do I do this? I know I can do like a poll. How do I do the poll? Do you guys remember? Done it before. Damn, I feel like a boomer right now. Oh, I think I have to. Hold on. This is how I do it. I got to go to the Big Boy YouTube channel, not my personal one. There we go. Let me know. I like to take screenshots of those areas and study them as they will happen again. Yeah. I mean, while we're just sitting on this trade waiting for this poll, guys, tell me if you want me to cut it or hold it. You got to always look to the left. And honestly, it wasn't that big of a chop zone before. It really wasn't. Now I wonder if we go all the way over here. Kind of looks like it. Yeah, that was just a tough price action, guys. All right, this play is freaking printing. Okay, it looks like somebody voted for hold. See if we break 450. Damn, what a play. 50-something points. All right. I'll give you guys like 30 more seconds to vote, and we'll see if we want to hold this or if we want to fold this. And obviously, we want to stay under 500. We might just chop around this. I don't know. Looks like a new range forming. I agree. Still bearish though. All right. And I think like one person voted. Three votes to hold. All right. I'm a man of the people, so we will hold. Now, what are my downside targets, guys? What are we looking for? On smaller time frames, looks like a rollover may go back to 450 then sell after lunch, kind of like yesterday. Yeah, I'm curious if we're going to drop anymore. I'm sure we're in some liquidity zones. You see this from last Friday. This is where we started ripping from, and we bounced, 900 points. So this is what I'm saying. Like it's risky to get down here. We're in a big buy up wick. You see this? This is where we got bought up like crazy on Friday. So that's the only concern I have about trying to hold this is it has to fully roll over, or else we're just getting trapped and it's just gonna rip your face off. This like 400 to 420-ish area. I think Mike mentioned that too. We preparing to move back up? Maybe. I wouldn't go long yet. I'd want to break above this 560 area to go long, personally. Other earnings, I know the big ones were yesterday. Let's see. Intel. I mean, Intel's a big one. I don't really see anything else. A lot of big earnings next week for sure. Oh man, we pumped a little bit while I was looking at that. Man, I don't know if I want to let this go back to break even. I don't want to get faked out, but this does look like the start of a buy model. I'm gonna lock it in, guys. Whatever, it's free money. 10 minutes left in the session. Not sure if we're gonna take another trade. Let me know if you guys have any questions about BluSky, about trading, about me. Well, we kind of just sit and wait and see if bulls are going to take over. I think it's going to be a scalpers game, during lunch hour. We had a massive move already. Like, it's one of those things. If you didn't catch any of this downside move at all, like, you're trying to get the scraps right now. Yeah, we can go over the plans real quick. I'm done trading, guys. This is gonna be Fugazi down here. Yeah, good idea. So I'll tell you our launch plan is by far the most popular. This 50K launch plan. So I'll go over this one in depth. It's $59. The thing that's great about this is I think unless you are 100% confident you're going to pass the eval the first time, this is the way to go. It's cheaper to get in. If you haven't tried BluSky before, it's half off. So literally $30 you can get started. But what's great about these plans, it's end of day drawdown. A lot of firms, especially other daily payout firms, have unrealized trailing drawdown. And if you don't know what that means, say you're in a trade, you go up $2,000. So you're like, hell yeah, I'm up $2,000. This is awesome. You put your stop loss at break even. You put your take profit at 3K so you can get it all in one trade. Goes back to break even. You fail that account even though you haven't actually lost money. So with ours, you can go up, down, whatever. It only matters what your profit is at the end of the day for the drawdown. So launch plan, it takes 2 days to pass. So you make $1,500 each day. You pass. Then you pay your launch fee for $99. So now you're in your buffer stage. This is technically your funded account where you're just building your drawdown. So you pay it, same thing, $3,000 target, $2,000 drawdown. Now this is 3 days to pass. So 2 days, 3 days. Once you do that, you get your funded account. Anything over your starting balance, you can withdraw. So say you come in, you pass this, you get your funded account, 30 minutes later, you hit a $500 trade, you take that out same day, you withdraw it. So that's an amazing plan. That's by far our most popular. And I'll just go over the 50Ks because that's what most of you guys are going to buy. Propel is the plan I like because I am fairly confident I can pass evals. And I don't mind spending a little bit more money to not have an activation fee. It actually ends up being cheaper in the long run by about $40, $45. So if you're more confident you can pass, I think this is a good plan. Same profit goal, same drawdown, 3 days to pass with consistency. Boom, you get your buffer stage, no payment, no nothing, same thing, 3K to pass, 2K drawdown, and it's not unrealized, it's just end of day. Same thing, boom, you're funded, you hit $500, withdraw that sucker same day. Now the orbit plan is calling out degenerates, aka me. This is a good plan, and I think there's a sale right now. Go check the Discord. This plan is awesome. I started one this week, but I just didn't keep trading it because the price action was kind of weird. But $3,000 profit goal, no consistency. So you can pass this baby in 1 day. So say you pass this like in the morning or in the night session, like you'll have your funded account that same day. And then there is a consistency on this one. So say you hit, $1,000 3 days in a row. So that'd be day one pass, day one $1,000, day two $1,000, day three $1,000. So 3 days and you have a payout. So this one is if you want the quickest path to payout. The only thing is it's not daily payouts. It's every 3 days. So trade off, but I don't think it's a bad idea to grab like a launch plan and an orbit plan. See which one you like better. It just depends on your trading style. I don't know. What do you guys like the best? Ooh, we're getting back into bullish territory. I might have to go long, guys. Should we go long in a close with 4 minutes left? Let's do it. Let's take a little risky play to end the session, huh? 552. 552 long. Yeah, I mean, I count the buffer stage as the funded stage. We just call it what it is. A lot of firms will say you unlock payouts and you're funded at this level. We're just transparent and call it a buffer stage because you're building your buffer. And what's cool is you can actually reset your buffer phase. It's like a couple $100, but you don't have to restart the evaluation phase all over again. You can literally start back in your buffer funded stage. and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than resetting a sim funded account. So I think it's a great benefit to call it a buffer and to have the buffer stage. Some people might argue with me, but I'd say they're wrong. We're in. We are in, ladies and gentlemen. Think you got 4 buffers you could reset? I mean, it's up to you. All right, let's see if we can break above 570. Then this play might actually get cooking. But quick $100 if you want to take it. I think withdrawing 50% of profits is a great way to grow. The people that typically request as much as possible are the ones that blow it quickly. All right, PT1 smashed. Let's see. Do we get another push? Do we take the $200 and run? What do we do, ladies and gentlemen? I think we take the $250 and we get the hell out of here. Great little play to end the session, guys. So tomorrow's Friday. I'll be on by myself in the morning, and then that'll be it for BluSky for the day. It's Friday. We like to keep it light, keep it fun, keep it chill, get our money, get the hell out of the market, go start our weekend early. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys made some money. I think, I think we're up like $300 in that last half hour that I was on here. So I don't know where else you're going to make that kind of money with not risking a lot. So until tomorrow, guys, I will see you. Today is Thursday. Matt will be back at 2 with his TA Live Lab. And then Power Hour. Guys, I know you want giveaways. Once we get 100 people in this room, we'll do giveaways. Promise you. Promise you. But until then, stay profitable, guys. See you later.